How's it going, everyone? Adam Bongiovanni back here in the Thursday video for OnlineBookClub.org's official YouTube channel and Facebook page. For a while, I've been thinking about book covers, right? And what makes a good book cover? What makes me want to pick up that book and buy it? So I'm kind of just going to go over the different book covers that I think are good and why I think they are good. And also what they can improve on. It's the first thing that you see and you decide in that moment, do I want to buy that book? Do I want to look at the back cover or do I want to keep going? A book cover is the thing that initially draws your eye and is supposed to get you into the story. So I picked a few different covers that I like for very, very different reasons. And I'm going to go over those reasons and I really am curious to hear what you think. So the first one is a classic book. It's 1984 by George Orwell. There's something about this book that it's so simple, but I feel like it's not trying to do too much. And I think an important part of any book cover, of course, is the font. I feel like the font cannot be too like gaudy, you know? It has to kind of fit the description of the book. Now for this, I love the George Orwell's name is written bold, it's capitalized, and it looks nice. In 1984 is written in this weird, like, kind of like blotchy font, and I feel like it fits the book really well. But there's not too much, there's not a bunch of quotes on it, it's not overwhelming. I feel like it lets the author in the book speak for itself, because he's obviously a very critically acclaimed author, so when you see George Orwell, you're kind of like, okay, like, that's kind of enough to check out the book for more, at least from my perspective. Another one that I think is one of my favorite book covers, every time I saw this before I actually got this book as a gift, I would see it in like Barnes & Noble or at a store, and I didn't care about the price. I was like, I want it. And that was probably at a time where I was buying way too many books, so I didn't get it. Every time I saw this, I remembered it and I wanted it, because the color scheme is so attention grabbing, right? There's all these crazy different colors that I feel like no matter where this book is, your eyes are going to be drawn to it. But at the same time, it's not too much, you know? The colors are a lot, but the font being small and black and not kind of overwhelming keeps everything balanced. And I was a huge fan of this. When I finally got this book, I feel like I was more excited just to have it in my possession to show it off than actually to read the book. I actually still haven't read this book, so I do love the cover though. Now, I wanted to pick a book that contrasts exactly what I said about the last one. I feel like that was so like crazy and there's so much going on that I'm like, okay, what else about a book makes it stand out beyond the colors, beyond kind of the font scheme? So this book is called Getting to Yes. The whole thing, right, is very plain. I feel like if most people saw this, they'd be like, it's kind of plain, like I'm not really a fan of that. Here's why I really like it. This book is a business book, right? It's for people who are trying to sell. Getting to Yes being so bold and big and the first thing you notice, I feel like is more than enough to draw them in. And also, it says the national bestseller on top. I have no idea if that means that the publishing company is a bestseller or the book is a bestseller, but seeing the word bestseller on right on top there draws me in as well. So it's not only about the font of your title, but it's about what you want to stand out, but it's about what you want to stand out in the title that will reach the audience. And also, it's also about including the right accolades to make sure people know, you know what, other people like this book. There's not a better way to kind of want to read a book when you know that someone respected liked the book. If it's a national bestseller, I'm going to realize that other people like the book. So I feel like it's important to make those awards well known. Everyone likes different books, everyone likes different covers, but I'm really curious to know what you see in a book cover that makes you want to pick it up and read it. What is important to you in a book cover, and what's one of your favorite book covers? Let me know in the comments below. Please give this video a big thumbs up on Facebook, a big thumbs up on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and I will see you all next Thursday.